We are on a super secret mission.
My secret rocket ship. It's so early.
Okay, let's go.
The flight doesn't even start boarding for 20 minutes.
I know, but we have to park, and sometimes you park so far away. Anyway.
Parking extra far away this time.
No.
Alright, we're here. You're walking the rest of the way.
Nope.
Still get there early.
You're watching the Christiana 321. I'm the Christiana.
I'm the John.
And outside, it looks like it is middle of the day. It is just a little bit after 6 a.m. So we went on this trip to Connecticut. It was so much fun. But I filmed a bunch, and I didn't want this video to be too long, so I'm splitting it relatively in half. So this is Connecticut Part 1. But I already got Starbucks so that he could leave a little bit later, and he's taking advantage of that.
We're still leaving ungodly early.
We had to walk so far, you guys. It's not a drill.
We still should be at the house right now.
He forgot his wallet in the car. I think it was just so that he could board later.
Responsibilities on the safety information.
It was supposed to be a sound and light show back there, but the only sound I heard was the bags.
You want to hear Michael Jackson?
I hear it now after we've left the tunnel. We're not in the tunnel. John left me to fend for myself in the Detroit airport. But it's okay because bookstore.
Oh my god. That's so easy.
Just gotta update you before John finds out, but I spent way too long in the bookstore. I did get this book, The Weaver and the Witch Queen, and it should be really good. I've been in the vibe for reading some books similar to when I was in middle school and everything, and royalty, old-timey royalty, and magical realism, I think is what this book has in store for me. But if John asks, I brought it with me. After another flight number 2. I almost missed it.
She's in my seat again.
So green. This message is for John, so if you're not John, you can skip ahead like 10 seconds. We just landed in Connecticut, and I told you that you could go ahead of me, and then you said that you didn't want to. Guess what? It's because I was going to buy you a postcard. Now you don't have a postcard from this airport. It's your own fault. So we are at Cracker Barrel. John's first time at Cracker Barrel. What's your impression so far?
I want the stuff on the ceiling, not on the shelves.
We just put our name down to eat, so we are shopping while we wait for them to call us. It's been a long time since I've been in one of these, but I really like their burgers. He doesn't seem very relaxed. So that was your first experience at Cracker Barrel.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
It was good. The portions are tiny, though.
Yeah, I don't know if they, like, started shrinkflation or what. I remember them being much larger portions.
That's going to be a 2 or 3 entree restaurant for me from now on.
Yeah. But in general, flavor...
Yeah, the mac and cheese was really good. I like the pancakes.
He didn't get any biscuits and gravy, which is what I would normally get for breakfast from there. But it's also 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so.
I had cream cheese stuffed pancakes and mac and cheese.
Yeah, and eggs and bacon.
Mm-hmm.
I had the burger and fries. Fries, they did not give me nearly as much as they used to, but we're driving now, so bye. John decided to take the stairs so that he could hide in case any viewers were about. Were you seen?
Nope.
Do you know where we're going?
Nope. Stairs were on the opposite side of the building, and I wasn't even rushing. I was busy filming, and I still beat you to the elevator.
I don't think this is where we're supposed to be. It's supposed to be room 312.
This is not 312.
Nope. Ooh, gym in this place. So since John insisted on going to the secret entrance, even though there's nobody in the lobby, we ended up on the wrong side of the hotel, and so that now I'm headed to the right side. He wasn't at the stairs, and I came down, so I don't know where he is. Ooh. I really think he would be hiding to try and scare me. Because he knows that I'm very scared of people hiding in hotels. But I'm not seeing any Johns. Well, I guess that's your hotel room tour. Yes. Looking about for the boyfriend. I did see there are at least 2 pools. 1 indoor, 1 outdoor. Which look like fun. If we're going to use them though, we have to go get wristbands. So probably not tonight since John is in hiding, but maybe later this trip. We're only staying in this hotel for a couple of nights, and then we'll be on to the next site. Where's John?
She's making me sleep in here.
No.
Rude. She
No.
says I'm the mean one.
Alright, back in the elevator, and John is sneaking up to another way to get to the car. So as I was saying, John was trying to avoid being seen getting off the elevator, which turns out was a good plan. Directly to the right of the elevator was where all of the, was where the little bar part of the restaurant is. There are a lot of people hanging out in there. I'm guessing at least 1 or 2 may have recognized him. So he's supposed to meet me out at the car. So in an effort to keep John hidden, we were going to order room service, but then all of the room service looked terrible. So then we were going to order delivery, but then nobody was delivering. So we finally got DoorDash, and that's what we got. Giant pizza and some garlic cheesy bread.
That's accurate. That's what we got.
I'm waiting for you to take a bite.
I didn't even get it.
No. It's naked. Hey everybody. So right now John is at the conference thing. He said that he ran into a bunch of viewers and they all were very nice. I'm sure I'll get the rundown later tonight, and then there's networking, so we'll go hang out and get to meet some people maybe. The way that this worked out, though, I need to be working today, so I am all set up in the hotel room. I even brought my, oh, that's not what I meant to hit. I brought my spaceship mouse and my Bluetooth tiny keyboard, so that I could be more comfortable. The only thing that I don't have, right now is a second screen, which John did get me a second screen thingy for, I think it was Christmas, and I just haven't figured out how to set it up yet, but it exists. Also, I got this necklace at Cracker Barrel yesterday. It's so cute. But so during meetings is where I miss it especially. I don't like how tiny my laptop screen is, but whatever, I'm not gonna carry a bigger screen when I travel. But during meetings, especially if I'm sharing one screen, I want to have my Teams chat up on my other screen so that if I'm saying something ridiculous, my fellow teammates can message me and let me know that I need to be more succinct, or I've got a bigger, whatever it is. Anyway, I can check Teams on my phone though. It just is not preferred. So when I originally planned to come with John on this trip though, we're only supposed to be 2 meetings. And so most of it, I wouldn't have to worry about that. But then over the course of the last 48 hours, I don't know, I have meetings pretty much straight from 8 a.m. until 3. Something like that. Which is exhausting. I'm so tired. I did not sleep well. I don't sleep well in hotels. Right now I'm on my 30-minute lunch, which somebody tried to take away. Not on purpose. She didn't know that today is madness. But I was able to meet with her earlier and get my 30 minutes back. I had so much stuff. I was like, oh, this would be great. No distractions. No, so many meetings. Anyway, I'm just chatting with you because I'm tired. I'm gonna go watch the most recent Resale rabbit video while I finish my lunch that we picked up from the Stop and Shop yesterday, and I didn't film that because I'm not good at vlogging. We got some breakfast for me, some lunch for me, some Diet Coke for me. Did John get anything? He got lemonade. And waters. The waters are for both of us. Anyway, I'm just rambling now. Stay tuned for the rest of the vlog, which hopefully is more exciting. I have to work a little bit tomorrow, but then after that, just non-stop fun. So, we're on our way to dinner. I met Raiken and some other people.
Jesse, Thrift School.
Yeah, I wasn't sure who all had, YouTube presence.
I think it's just them. I don't think anyone else is on YouTube there.
Okay. Met Jesse and his girlfriend, and they seem lovely. No opinion on Raiken. Or any of the other people that I met.
You're the only person in the world that has no opinion on Raiken.
I was around him for all of 5 minutes, so I'm gonna hold my opinion.
That's fair.
But we're going to Marty McFly's for dinner.
Is it Marty McFly?
No, it's not, but I couldn't remember what the first one was. And I figured you would immediately know that it was not Marty McFly.
McFly?
I think it is something McFly.
It
It's
is
like
something
Mary McFly or something.
It's on the sheet if you want to look.
I don't. You'll see when we get there. And it has a ridiculously long menu, at least online. I don't know if that's their regular all the time menu, but it would be in competition with Cheesecake Factory. I've never been to Cheesecake Factory, but I hear their menu's very long.
Like a CVS receipt.
Yes, but in book form. Anyway, so we're gonna go get dinner. Maggie McFlies.
I warned them multiple times.
They got each other.
Yeah, they did it. They did it again. What are you guys' tomorrow? Oh, I got a whole bunch of these, and nobody's gonna know what hits them when they wake up bright and early, because you have to be up at 7 a.m. to claim your prize down in the lobby. I'll be sleeping, and they'll be in the lobby.
I'm out on this little patio thingy. I just checked out of the hotel. John is with the guys doing, I think they're just getting breakfast at a cafe nearby, but I had to work this morning, so I just had boring muffin and coffee in the room. I'm so tired. So I went to bed last night a little after 10. Everybody was down in the hotel bar drinking and having fun and handing out fake raffle tickets. Can't wait to hear how that went. But around 10 o'clock I went upstairs, took a shower, and went to bed. John came up, I don't know, sometime after that. But regardless of how nice and quiet he was trying to be, I'm a very light sleeper, so it did not stop me from stirring. Anyway, and then the bed was just so tiny. It was a very small bed. Anyway, this is a super nice hotel. It is huge. There's 2 different or 3 different pools. I don't know, a bunch of different pools, indoor, outdoor. There's pool tables and ping pong tables. There's a spa. It's attached to a 9-hole golf course that I thought about trying to go or take in, but we got a super exclusive tour at a museum that we're gonna go to this afternoon. So stay tuned for that. I'm not sure how much I'll be able to film because I feel weird filming tour guides. Like, I don't want to give them extra pressure or anything. This is where I lived. They painted the house. It used to be dark brown. And this is the hill that was terrible to mow but fun to sled down. That's where Brian lived. My sister babysat him a lot and he played. This is the tree that almost killed me. Gails Fairy Library. I'm not positive if this is the same one from when I was a kid or not. I think it is. Only maybe it was just the community center before.
Oh good, they have a bath line.
First 2-room schoolhouse in Gails Ferry Village, 1929. I remembered it being a schoolhouse thing, first schoolhouse something. So I do think that was the right building. Just unfortunate they're closed today. So when we were at the library, part of what we were doing was looking for a restroom for Mr. Resale Rabbit. And then we happened upon this little store. And he ran inside so that he could use the facilities. And let's go see what the store has. Loves lighthouses. Fancy. Nothing in there for you?
No.
There's some cool stuff. It was all fairly priced. I've never been to one of these. John says it's like a Big Lots or something else that I'd never heard of.
Ollie's?
Oh, no, okay, I've heard of Ollie's. It smells...
Like a Fleet Farm.
I was gonna say like a pet store. On guard. So, back in my day, this used to be a pizza place called Sparrows. Spyros. Not Sbarro. I promise. And every week, me and my family, when I was like elementary school, would eat here on Friday nights. We'd either come in or get carry out, and it got to the point that it was a small family-owned business kind of thing. It got to the point that sometimes they would have started making our pizza before we even called, because we ordered the same thing every week. I don't remember what it was other than it probably had pepperoni, and I know it had a lot of cheese. That's what I remember about it the most. It was kind of similar to like Chicago style, where there's just so much cheese. Delicious. But now it is Triple B Best Burgers and Brews. We might eat here for dinner tonight. We'll see where the day takes us. Today's so miserably hot outside. I'm going back in the car. John didn't even want to come out for the story because of how hot it is outside. And he's heard that story a few times.
Probably.
There's the pizza place. It's no longer a pizza place we were just at. So the last time I went go-kart riding was at this track when I was in like 3rd grade. And I was just excited to be driving. It's hot. I'm gonna go in the shade. I was just excited to be driving. And so I was just taking a nice leisurely Sunday drive around the park. And my dad was somehow confused and thought we were playing bumper cars and hit my go-kart, and I like spun and ended up kind of perpendicular to the track wall. And then they're like, oh, you just gotta reverse, you just gotta reverse. There's no reverse. I couldn't understand what I was supposed to do. Like, it didn't make sense to me. And so eventually the guy who worked at the go-kart track had to come out and move me off of the track. And my dad thinks it's so funny.
I kind of think it's funny
That he got into a car accident with an 8-year-old. And I don't think it's that funny. Like, good job. You know how to drive better than an 8-year-old. I'm just kidding. I love my dad. But also, I never went go-karting again. So, it obviously scarred me. You know, maybe if they didn't let children get into car accidents, they would still be open, you know? Serves them right. So this is the Nautilus Museum, and that way over there is the Nautilus. Once upon a time, my dad worked at this museum, and he called ahead and got us a special tour. So I'm very excited about that, but there's some stuff outside for us to look at first. These are the propellers from the Nautilus. This is the USS George Washington Sail. First ballistic missile submarine. Sir? 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 You're gonna get us kicked out before our tour.
No, we run this place now.
It's the inside of a pool ball.
I always wonder what those look like.
This is the USS Ohio and USS Holland. The difference in the diameter of the hull, I guess. This one's new. It was not here when I was here, but it looks cool. And R1. Pause to read that. I probably wouldn't. You guys see in there? It's kind of dirty. So this little baby is the X1. I was here when it was delivered.
I wrote "Wash Me" on it.
So when this sub was brought in through that gate over there, I was in that parking lot somewhere.
I thought they'd be bigger than that.
Oh, this is the Pokey.
What's that?
This is the Pokey.
Yes.
So this exact one wasn't here when I was.
Yugoslavia. And there's one.
Here's the earliest submarine.
The shower here.
Bridge, which is what it was decommissioned. He's controlling the bow planes right here. These two places are sort of combined, but nothing. There's a Sunday service set up, which on submarines we hold a service. It's normally closed off.
This one's got a purple heart too. He's retired now. Who's gonna? In the reactor is where heat is made, and then it goes through to the steam generator, which heats up the secondary water source, and then the secondary water goes to another steam generator, and then it goes and it turns the turbine, and then it goes back through some pumps so that the secondary water source can get warmed up again. And this water is also just going around in circles. We got a pressurizer. So this would be like a PWR kind of ship. I don't think you'd want a BWR on a submarine.
Actually owns a store in here. So we're gonna go check it out and see his operation.
So I think you probably missed the first bit of that vlog. We are at the Crystal Mall, and there's a post office box over here if you need one. Telling John one of the things that we would do here whenever we would go to the mall, we'd always get Auntie Anne's and an Orange Julius. There's right at the bottom of the stairs. There are two little like kiosks right next to each other. Now Auntie Anne's are all in like in-stores things. Although this mall looks like a lot of things are closed since last I was here. Naked. Will you win me a Squishmallow?
Nah.
Got a dollar store in the mall. And that is it.
$500 or $600.
Nice. Yeah, I've had a couple people ask me. Yeah. Work in the store, do the thing.
Tomorrow. Oh, $4 for a book. How much was it originally? $4.50. Christmas stuff. I did see a couple things that I thought might be worth looking up, but there's no signal. There's no internet, no data in this store, so we'll just never know. Ooh, barracuda. Sure you can. Not. I came out here about 45 minutes ago. John's still in there talking. But, you know, we're not always over here. And I'm happy that he's got a buddy to chat with. So I hope he saw my message that I'm out here. And he's not, like, looking around that store for me, because the store is huge. There's lots of places to hide. I didn't see any cameras, though, which I thought was weird. But, yeah, I just needed to not. There was a lot going on in there, so letting him have his friend time. I do wish that I had my book or my headphones so that I could listen to my audiobook. Gonna eat right on the Thames. Paul's Pasta. The Day was the local paper when I was growing up. You would like to tell them as well?
No, they're yours.
Most of them are yours. So Paul's was closed because there is a severe thunderstorm and power went out.
Sure doesn't seem very severe or thundery.
Yeah, well, we saw lots of lightning. I'm sure that it had just passed through here or something, or maybe something major got hit by.
This is why the Midwest is better.
Except that, stoplight was working, so it's not like the whole block is out.
That's a sign for stoplight, this.
You know, you could be helpful.
I am helpful. I'm explaining to them that sign meant stoplight.
Anyway, but now it's 8 o'clock in a very small town in Connecticut. And a lot of places are apparently without power. We tried to go to Triple B's, where the pizza place was, and they were also closed. So, I don't know what we're gonna do.
Me neither.
The hotel has power, and they were making food, like they had a small restaurant kind of thing, except that, for that size of restaurant, it's normally closed by 8.
There was a plate of pasta on the counter in there too, and I thought about asking him, do you have anything already made that we can eat?
Or something cold, like antipasta. Like, cucumber soup.
Gross.
Or...
Rather not eat.
Like, things that like sandwiches. Things that they don't have to cook.
Go to a pasta place for pasta.
Okay, but when there's no power at the pasta place, you're not gonna eat pasta. You're not gonna partake in the pasta.
Don't they know who I am?
No.
That's unfortunate.
New plan. New plan. We're going to the Fancy Five Guys. Well, it's not in the shot because we got out of the parking lot. But just trust me, that's where we are. So, thanks for watching. This is the end of part 1. Check back in maybe like a week for part 2. I'm gonna edit both of them right now, so hopefully you'll have a good continuity and not another month of not posting.